There will be drama, joy, and tears all on the same day, all in the same game at the Mauer Arena in this fixture between Mainz and Leverkusen. Tears because we say bye-bye to Xabi Alonso, or Xabi Alonso says bye-bye to his Leverkusen squad for the last time, because it's, again, this is match day 34. It's the last day of the Bundesliga season. So Xabi Alonso says Auf Wiedersehen to his team. Jonathan Tah, well, his contract is up. He's going. Where is he going? Is he going to FC Bayern? Is he going to be part of the Munich squad going forward? Is he going to Real Madrid? Is he going to Barcelona? Can they find the pesetas? Can they find the money to finance that deal? Or is he going to go to the Premier League? We did a video on that, and I'll link it in the description below. Yeah, we've covered some of the bases as to where Jonathan Tah might end up going. And it'll be an emotional day for Mainz because, as you can see from the table, once in this season, they were up as high as 4th. They've slipped down to 6th. So currently, Mainz are in a Conference League position. But with a win and or other results going their way, they could well end up in the Europa League, which would be great. It'd be a great season for Mainz, considering that Bo Hendrickson managed to keep them up last year, because they were nearly relegated to the Zweite Bundesliga last year. Bo Hendrickson came in, kept them up, pushed them really hard this season, and they are so close now, so close to some flavour of European football. A bit like Freiburg. What a remarkable season for the underdogs in the Bundesliga, proving that it's not a farmers' league. Anyway, we're focusing on this fixture here, which again is Mainz versus Leverkusen. Look at these happy campers. This is an official Bayer Leverkusen post. Look at this lot. You wouldn't think that squad's going to be decimated and the manager's going, would you? Going out, potentially going out. That's Jonas Hoffman, isn't it? Anyway, these are the potential or probable lineups for the game. We've got Lars Riis in goal as a debutant. Well, it's his second game in a row. In goal for Mainz. It's a familiar back four of the fast as fuck Danny Da Costa. He's on the right. Oh no, it's back three, sorry. Excuse me. Danny Da Costa, it's that hyphen that caught me out. Danny Da Costa on the right of the back three. Andres Hanch Olsen on the left. And Bell. Never come across him before. He's a new one. I have to keep an eye on that. He's in the middle of that back three. And we're going 3-4-3. We've got Anthony Cassie, the Frenchman, on the right. We've got Philip Nweme on the left. We've got the hard-working Keisho Sano, the Japanese, in the centre of that midfield, alongside Nadim Amiri. Oh my God, does he take a beautiful free kick. And then ahead of that, we've got Paul Niebel and Ji Sang Lee, all trying to feed Johnny Burkout to see if he can score more goals. And as you can see, this is Mainz. This is where the goals have come from this season. 17 so far for Johnny Burkout. He did score last weekend in the... I'm sure he did, but we'll have a quick look here. Look, this is the game that effectively relegated Bochum, as they say. Bochum. Yeah, Johnny Burkout late on. Paul Niebel with an assist and a goal, which is fabulous. Well done. Goal there from Nadim Amiri. That might well be. That's the free kick. Yeah, go and check that one out. Anyway. Yeah, Paul Niebel has chipped in with 9. So has Ji Sung Lee with 7, along with Nadim Amiri. Yeah, they've scored goals all over, which is brilliant. And they'll be looking to do the same again in this fixture against Leverkusen. The Leverkusen team then one last time into the breach, my friend, for Xabi Alonso and Jonathan Tah. So Hudrecki back in goal, a Finnish keeper back in goal. We've got Edmund Tapsoka, Piero Hincapié and Jonathan Tah as your back three. Of course, Xabi Alonso favours the 3-4-3 formation. We've got Alejandro Grimaldo on the left. We've got Jeremy Frimpong on the right. And just to jump around, here is more evidence of that rolling stone that gathers no moss. Jeremy Frink, this is Florian Plettenberg. Again, we trust this guy because he's a Sky reporter and he covers teams like FC Bayern. He covers all the transfer news for Sky. Jeremy Frimpong and Liverpool are on the verge of reaching a verbal agreement. Talks are progressing with additional details still to be clarified. Frimpong is ready for the move to Liverpool. Also because Arne Slot, well, he's Dutch and he knows him. He's very keen to sign him. It's looking good, but the deal's not yet done. Release clause set, and the whole transfer could be worth between 35 and 40 million euro. That was this morning, by the way, because we're recording this on May 15th. Anyway, he's in the team for this game. Yeah, he's playing on the right-hand side. Granit Xhaka, that stone wall of a central midfielder, playing alongside Alex Garcia, the Spaniard. And then, of course, you've got Emi Buendia. He's getting a lot of regular game time. That's brilliant. This is probably his third or fourth consecutive start. He's playing alongside Florian Wirtz. Where's he going to go? Well, yeah. We'll keep an eye on that story just because it's getting crazy now, isn't it? Apparently, he flew to the UK with Hans, his father, Hans Wirtz, and they went to see representatives, but not Pep Guardiola. They went to see representatives of Manchester City, but it didn't include Pep Guardiola. Then they went up the coast, apparently to Blackpool. I'd have gone to Lytham St Anne's myself, yeah. Go to Lytham St Anne's. I used to work there in the video games. I worked in video games for 20 years. Feel free to ask me any questions about that. They went to Lytham St Anne's or Blackpool to meet with Liverpool because, again, Arne Slot is keen to bring Florian Wirtz in as much as he is to bring in Jeremy Frimpong. And then there's that question hanging over everyone of FC Bayern. Is he going to go to Munich? Well, I hope for the career and the future of Max Ebrel that he gets that deal done because otherwise he could be watching it from the window of MediaMarkt. Other retail outlets of electrical goods are available. Anyway, Florian Wirtz then, yeah, he scored last time out, didn't he? He scored and he came up with a brilliant... No, he didn't score. He came up with 2 assists, I should say. 2 assists in their home defeat, last home game of the season at Die Workself at the Bayer Arena. And they're all trying to feed Patrick Schick, who has 19 goals so far this season. No assists, greedy as they come. And he is currently 3rd in the Bundesliga top goal scorers for this season. No goal involvement apart from the 19 goals. Selfish that he scored himself. And apparently, rumours are swirling that Patrick Schick is wanted by Chelsea in the Premier League. We're going to have a video on that at some point over the next few days. So, yeah. There's the happy campers. There's your probable teams. And just because it all seems to be transfer news of players going out and this Leverkusen squad being decimated, here's something uplifting. Look, again, this is Florian Plettenberg. This is from today because it's May 16th. A verbal agreement between Bayer Leverkusen and Tim Uhrmann, who currently plays for Bochum, who have just been relegated to the Zweite Bundesliga. A verbal agreement is in place as exclusively revealed by Mr. Plettenberg. Pat yourself on the back, son. However, the clubs are not yet in agreement. The transfer is expected to be completed this summer or at the latest next year. The current tendency is for it to happen this year. Negotiations with Bochum are ongoing. Why is this significant? Well, I'll tell you why. Because he's a centre-back. And Jonathan Tah, his contract, he's up. So he's going to go, and he's either going to stay in Germany and go to FC Bayern. He's either going to go to Spain to join Xabi Alonso at Real Madrid, or he's going to go to Barcelona if they can find the Reddies and get him registered in time, or he's going to go to the Premier League. So either way, they were centre-back short, so this is where this guy could come in. He is only 21, which is brilliant. And that valuation, by the way, of 5 million... Again, there's no financial details there, but that would be an absolute snip, considering that he's well, again, it's all conjecture, right? But I did see an X or a tweet where Jonathan Tah is asking for a signing on fee of at least 10 to 12 million euro. This guy, his valuation is only 5. You can have 2 of them. And he's 21. Jonathan Tah's 28, 29. He's in his peak. Oh, okay, he's in his peak. But this guy's got a bright future ahead of him. Yes, he's been in a team that's just been relegated. A team that's only kept 4 clean sheets. I don't know if you can see that, sorry. Oh, I've gone too far. Too far. A team that's only only kept 4 clean sheets all season, which is not brilliant. However, he has played 28 times this season. He's come up with 2 assists, and he's played in the DFB Pokal once. Yeah, he's got great potential, great positional awareness. Does like a tackle too. And he's played for Germany, Die Mannschaft, at under 20 and at under 21 levels. You just think it's only a matter of time before he ends up playing for Die Mannschaft proper. And let's have a look. So he's had 50 games all told, or all in, I should say, in his very short career. 50 times for Bochum, 28 times this season. Like I say, they have been relegated, although he has been a standout this season, which is brilliant. So we do sincerely hope that deal gets done, both for Tim Uhrmann himself and for Leverkusen are going to be short on players. And just to end this on another funnier note, they've got a very good sense of humour at Duisburg. MSV Duisburg are monitoring Florian Wirtz's situation at Bayer Leverkusen. The club is aware of interest from Liverpool and Bayern Munich. And here's the punchline. Duisburg have no intention of making a bid. They're just like watching like everybody else. Clap that in. Clap that in, MSV Duisburg. Anyway, a prediction on this game. Hit me, Gonzo. Hit me. What do you got? Whoa! Yeah, I think you're right, Gonzo. Again, the significance of this game, just before I tease you, before I share that prediction with you, the significance of this game is that even if they get a draw, preferably a win, but a draw would be enough to guarantee a new Bundesliga record, and that would be 34 games consecutively unbeaten. Yes. If Bayer Leverkusen can come away with even a draw away to Mainz, that sets a new Bundesliga record. That's a 34-game streak of away games unbeaten. That would be a fantastic way for Xabi Alonso and Jonathan Tah and whoever else we add to that list to sign off. Anyway, the prediction that's just coming from Gonzo here is a 2-1 away win to Bayer Leverkusen. I can back that. What do you think? Are you in agreement with Gonzo here that Leverkusen are going to get an away win to sign off for those players that we've just talked about? Anyway, and at least bag that record. That would be a great way to go out. And again, let's not forget, by the way, let's not forget he was only 1 game away from a unbeatable treble last year. Just let's not forget that. Let's not forget that one. Anyway, what's your prediction? We've given you ours. 2-1 away win Leverkusen. What's yours? And what do you think to the news that Jeremy Frimpong is more than likely going to be heading to Liverpool? And what about Tim Uhrmann from Bochum joining Leverkusen? What are your thoughts on all that? You know the drill. Let us know in that comment section down there below. Let us know, please. Go one step further and give us a like. Push yourself and give us a subscribe and really go all out, please. Tell your workmates, tell your classmates, tell your family, tell anyone around you, on the bus, on the train, in the grocery store, in the coffee shop. Tell them all. Bring them in, We're on 64, we're on the road to 100 subscribers. We're getting there. We've gone there pretty fast. We're doing well. We're enjoying it. We're passionate. We care about it. We're committed to you. I do it full time because I want to make you happy. I want to keep you informed. We're going into the last day of the Bundesliga season. Go on, people. Let's get stuck in. Let's have it together. Anyway, catch you later. Ta-da for now. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao.